Jackie, I love that baby.
Aww. Okay, well, welcome you guys. It is March 4th, and this is our team call. So we're excited, of course, that all of you are joining us. And I always like to start out and just see if anybody has any wins that they want to celebrate. Did you have a successful event? Did you get a new customer, get a new rep? I think Rhonda got a new rep. Right? Yeah. She's driving. So she's almost done with her 2,000 plus. That's pretty exciting. Hey, Emily. Do you want to tell us, Rhonda, how that went, where your new rep came from, and how close are you to finishing up your 2,000 plus?
Yeah, well, just kind of out of the blue, I thought of one more person that I could maybe share with, and it was my doctor, where I'd worked in the urgent treatment center. I quit like maybe a year ago, so
yeah,
a year ago maybe, and it was his wife. Like I thought about talking to him, and so he's like, "Oh yeah, she's almost got us chemical free. She's really been working on that." And I'm like, "Oh well, this is kind of right up your guys' alley." So I ended up meeting her at her home because she has a 3-year-old and I had Lawson, almost 2 years old. So I was like, it would be so much better just for us to do it at your house. And she's like, "Oh, that's great. We'll do it at my house." So, and then she's like, "Well, so what's the perks of this?" And I want to go ahead and sign up. And I'm like, "What? Oh, you do? Oh, okay." I was like, "Well, let me regroup then, and let me tell you about the business part then, because I wasn't expecting that at all." Because she's like, "Well, I'm more of how I can get, either my product at a discount or whatever the perks are for that. So I was like, "Oh, okay." And she signed up. She started the trio, and then her husband is probably going to end up ordering the trio too. So yeah. So I'm like 90 points away. So I'm going home right now to go get somebody to order. But that's what my plan is tonight. I told Christy, I was like, I'm going to get somebody to order something before the out.
That's right, and that'll finish it up. And you're about 30 days in, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's only about 30 days in, finishing up at
29th, I think, is when I did it.
Yeah.
January 29th.
And the secret to your 2,000 plus has been events, right?
Events, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Thanks for sharing, Rhonda. Does anybody else have anything that they want to celebrate this week, or anybody they want to introduce? I think I know everybody just about on here.
Hey, I wanted to let everybody know that I got a new team member, my friend Amanda. I don't think she's on here yet. She's got 5 boys, so I'm willing to give her some slack on that. But she is a motivated mama and super, she just wants to go for it. So she's going to learn everything she can, and she's just passionate. So I love it.
Good. Oh, that's awesome. Yay, Julie. I'm so happy for you. I can't wait to meet her. So hopefully she'll jump on, but if not, we'll definitely do a welcome. So that's awesome. Well, you guys, it is March 4th, and you guys know that we have our conference coming up at the end of April. So this is really the last month to be to finish up your promotions to be recognized at our conference in Phoenix. So I know this is going to be a really big month for all of us who are working towards that next level. Or a qualified business or whatever it might be. So because of that, and also just because we really want to serve you guys, we've decided to make some adjustments to what we're doing right now. And so let's see, the first thing I actually wanted to talk about before I talked about the adjustments that we're making is I really wanted to encourage you guys all to watch the recording of the TeamZ webinar that's posted in the Cherry Bomb Builders. If you're not in there, or you don't know what I'm talking about, reach out to your sponsor and they should be able to direct you to where that is. But the TeamZ webinar first of all, was chock full of incredible training about building relationships and how to do that in an authentic way. And then in addition to that, Teamsy is a website that you guys can take advantage of, you can use. It's free for your first 30 days, and then there is a cost to it. It's $1 a day. So it's about $30 a month after that. But even if you don't continue to decide to purchase it, just doing it for a free 30-day trial, you guys, is going to completely change the way you look at your DMO, which for those of you who are new, DMO stands for Daily Method of Operation. It's, who you're talking to every day, who you're following up with, your customer care, your distributor care, all of that is rolled up into one. And Teamsy is an incredible tool to help you just really maximize your DMO and to do it all in an hour. So for those of us who have limited time, those of us who have small children or working outside the home, or just for whatever reason don't want to spend 7 hours a day on your Juice Plus business, which is totally fine, you can literally do all of your DMO in 1 hour, and they call it the Power Hour. And Teamsy teaches you how to do that. And so I just finished up my first 30 days and just renewed I just put my credit card in and bought the next month. I just started that. And so I'm just loving it. And, if nothing else, you guys, I've been sharing Juice Plus for 13 years now almost. And it's really easy to think you've talked to everybody. It's really easy to have that kind of mindset of who am I going to talk to? I've shared with everybody that I know. But what Teamsy has done is really opened my eyes to the fact that there is a ton of people that I have never shared with before. And so it's just got me so excited about having those new conversations. So anyways, I just really want to encourage you guys to at least check out the training, the webinar, because it's excellent training. And then if it's a tool that is going to serve you and you see it being useful, then go ahead and sign up for your free 30 days. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to do is just remind you guys that, the first Monday of every month, we have the Campbell team call at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. And so that is happening tomorrow night. And the speaker is Dawn Rathman. And Dawn Rathman is 100 plus club national marketing director. And she's an incredible teacher. You guys, she is one of the best in the business. In fact, she just won the Founders Award, the company's top award, this past October. And so she is just really, really wonderful. And so I definitely want to recommend and encourage you guys all to listen live if you can. If you can't listen live, no problem. It's recorded every single week. I'm going to put that flyer in Boxer, so you'll be able to see that there. And then, okay. And then so April, do you want to unmute yourself and we can kind of share a little bit about what we have in store for some changes?
Yes.
Yay, we're excited. We did some brainstorming, some masterminding. Mining, is that right? Sorry, words are hard for me today.
That's fine. That works.
Minding. Anyway, so we've been doing our team call for a couple months now, and I know that I personally really look forward to connecting with all of you guys for this 30 minutes a week, hearing your stories, being able to celebrate with you, just being able to, get to know you guys better. And so we are going to be continuing our team call for forever. Maybe, I don't know, I can't say ever, but we are going to make a tweak in when the team call is, okay? And the reason why we want to do that is because we want to really be able to serve you guys by providing events that you can invite to every week. Because I know for me, when I was really going full force in building my business, I was doing events every week. And so I want to be able to help you to be able to have something to invite to as you're having conversations with people, as you're getting to know people. If you have something to invite to, you're going to be not only having these conversations, but you're also going to be signing up customers and, maybe even team members. Like Rhonda just had a conversation, was like, oh, you want to join the team? Awesome. Okay. So that's what we want. So we're going to change our team call from Sunday at 7 p.m. to Monday at 8 p.m. And then right after our Monday at 8 p.m. call, every Monday from here through conference, and then we always reevaluate after conference, we're going to be doing an event for you at 8:30. So if you just put in your calendar, Monday from 8 p.m. Eastern to 9 p.m. Eastern. You're going to have 2 really awesome energy-driven calls. The first one will be our team call, and the second one will be an event that you're going to be able to get people on, your prospects. And we're going to rotate these events. So we're going to do a Freedom Revolution. We're going to do a One Simple Change, and then we're going to do an invitation to the business. So April, do you want to talk a little bit about the reasoning behind that order of events that we put together?
Yeah. And I'm really excited about the shift. I hope that works out for everyone else for the Monday call, just because I tend to unplug on Sundays and just not even think about anything else. So Sundays is that kind of sacred family day. And then Monday, I really get my head in gear and I plan out my week. So it's totally in line with what I'm doing. So I hope that works for everybody else too. So I love that we're starting with the team call, just being able to really connect, know what's going on for the week, know what the plan is, and then just, rock out the rest of the week. And then following that with our system of events that we're going to do. So the Campbell team call is absolutely something to plug into. We're learning from, a multimillionaire who is incredibly successful in this company, but also very mission hearted. And I love her calls. So the next one will be the Freedom Revolution, kind of following up with that great inspiration from Wendy's call to, hey, what are the possibilities? What are we, kind of a sneak peek as to what we're up to, right? And then if someone's like, well, that was interesting, I'd really like to know more about that product that was introduced. That's where, like, great, next week we're doing a live product call. It's called One Simple Change, and we're really excited to be sharing with you about that. And then as people are, kind of moving through that system of exposures and they're like, tell me more about this business. Awesome. We have a Join Our Mission call. That's the week after that. And then we'll do that on repeat. So it'll be the first 4 Mondays of the month.
Yes. So I'm going to put all of this on the Facebook page, and I'll have a flyer for it so that you guys don't have to necessarily remember from week to week. But just to recap, first Monday, Campbell team. Second Monday, Freedom Revolution. Third Monday, One Simple Change. Fourth Monday will be Join Our Mission, and then we'll repeat. So we're really excited to be able to do this. And April and Michelle and I are going to be doing this together. We're going to be leading this together, but we're also going to be asking you guys to fill in and help us to lead these calls. I do believe that, those of us who are leading the calls actually get the most out of it. So, if you have a Monday that you really want to do the presentation or share your story, definitely reach out, because we would love to put you on the schedule for that. And then in addition, I forgot to mention that Michelle Howell, who's in Germany, she really wants to do this with us, but it's 3 a.m. at 8 o'clock at night for her. So our 8 o'clock is her 3 a.m. So she's actually going to be offering a midday call, following the same schedule as we are. So Freedom Revolution, One Simple Change, Join Our Mission. And those are going to be also on Mondays at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So you'll have 2 opportunities to invite people to these calls every single Monday. So I just think we're going to blow up our March, and we've got all kinds of fun stuff in the works for you. And if you guys have any questions.
I was responding on the chat. So yeah, it's awesome that we're going to be able to do it during the day and in the evening, because we've kind of tried to make it so everyone can join, and usually evening is the best for that. But there are, mamas that are home or people with different work schedules that it's much better during the day. So that's why we're going to do the 11 Pacific, whatever time that is Eastern. I only remind, 2 Eastern. During the day as well. So you have 2 opportunities to join into the special calls that we as a team are doing. So Wendy's is only at 5:30 Pacific every Monday, but those other 3 Mondays, you have 2 chances to get on. And I will say that when you are able to say to a prospect or a friend, like, you know what, I'm sharing on this call and I'm super nervous, but I've been asked to speak. Will you come support me? People want to hear from you. So definitely jump on into these calls, and help and share your story, because that'll be something that's, great for the team, but also great for your inviting.
Yes. Such a good point. Awesome. Well, I know we have one new first time on this call rep. Julie, do you want to introduce your new lovely team member? Let me unmute you. Okay. There you go. Now you're good.
Okay, I can unmute myself, but it takes like 17 steps where you could do it like magically.
Hi.
Hey there. Hi, Amanda.
Hi. Sorry I was late. I was working on homework.
Okay.
But I'm so glad to be here.
This is my friend Amanda. I told them that you have 5 boys, so you have all the slack in the world, Mama.
Oh,
So,
hold me accountable.
we literally just signed up today, and Amanda had a party at her house, and she has the most amazing friends. Like, I did this presentation. Hey, Zach, can you please stop? Okay, so we do this beside our lives, like so. And you probably can't hear me because my children are screaming because my 13-year-old is on top of my 8-year-old. Anywho, she had a party where, like, the people, like, what usually might take a half hour took, 3 hours, Amanda? Because her friends were so amazing. Like, getting up next to me and saying things about fruits and vegetables, and it was awesome. So Amanda just signed up today, and we got her some of her stuff taken care of. She's getting the baptism by fire Julie route, where we don't bring the cord, and the computer dies and whatnot. But Amanda is all in.
Yes, I am. I'm so excited.
Have you been on Juice Plus already, or are you just getting started on Juice Plus yourself?
I'm just getting started. I am. But I totally believe in the product. I've wanted to do it for such a long time. And so now finally I'm here.
Yay.
We're really excited that you're here. So nice to meet you. And I know that you and I will get on the phone Zoom again this week with Michelle, and we'll get to know each other a little bit more. So welcome to our team. Okay, next, moving on. I am going to introduce Sully. Where's Sully? There you are. You guys keep jumping around on my computer screen, so I can't find you. Okay, so I'm excited that Sully is going to share her story tonight. She and her son have a really incredible story, and so without further ado, Sully, you want to take it away? I can unmute you. Okay, you're good.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. So I'm a skeptic. Okay. And I started Juice Plus because I had a trusted friend who was into nutrition. My mother was diagnosed with liver cancer, and a year into her diagnosis, which was terminal, and a year into her diagnosis, my son shattered both of his legs in a 9-foot freak trampoline accident. So there was a time in my life when both of the people that I love the most were suffering deeply. And my mother eventually did die. I was in such a source of anxiety that I started this Juice Plus because I had irritable bowel syndrome and all kinds of stomach problems, because your stomach is your barometer for your health, okay, your gut. And I was in a bad place. So I started taking it only because I trusted my friend, didn't think anything about it, whatever, just going to be some more capsules, I'm sure. And I was taking it, I had been on it. I've been on it a year. It's been February. My son, I found out about the Children's Health Study. I started putting him on it because it was for free. Thank you, Juice Plus, right? I would have never done that. And about 4 months after him being on it, he has a pain disorder. He has pain and extensive nerve damage every day, all day long. It's something that he deals with. And he one day said to me, Mom, when I take all of my Juice Plus at once in the morning, along with the fish oil, and now we're doing the omegas, I can actually feel it working on my system, and I can feel some of the pain start to subside, and I feel like a bit of warmth in my body. And he has a central nervous system sensitivity. They've called it, ever since he was little, like a sticky central nervous system. So when he says that he responds to something or he feels it, it really gets my attention. And so I said, so I reached out to April. I wanted to let her, I reached out to Steph and said, you might want to let the Juice Plus people, because none of you ever bothered me when I was on it. Nobody tried to get me to be a distributor. Nobody tried to get me to do anything. They just sent it to me in the mail, which I appreciated. I said, let these people know that this is helping my son tremendously, So that's what got me in touch with April and with Carmen. And I want you to know, so because of that, and after taking it for a while, he was able to get off of mirtazapine and some other medications that he was on. He still has a pain disorder and he still has to take other medications. It's not a complete cure, but he's getting the nutrition that he needs. And it's so important to him that one morning at school, he left it at home and I had to bring it to him at school. And the nurse, because we have terrible schools, made this comment about, that's a lot of pills, you know. And he made sort of a smart aleck comment back and said, you know, it's my nutrition right here, you know, in this bottle.
That's great.
So that really caught my attention. And then even with myself, because I was so depleted from anxiety and worry and fear and my mother dying and all of that, and worrying about my son with chronic pain and this traumatic injury, I've been on it a year and it's just done amazing for myself. Just a well-being, energy. April, when I talked to her, you know, you can't always put your finger on it. You just know, right? I know that I'm feeding my cells with something that's really beneficial. And Harley does too, my son. So, you know, between my extreme anxiety and fear and his pain disorder, we've both deciding that nutrition is the way we want to go. And I want to just tell you, the doctors are not interested. When I talk to them, they're like, whatever. And I really don't understand why nobody's, you know, focusing on nutrition. The other thing I want to say is his eyesight improved. So we went in, he'd been on it for about 4 months. We went to get his vision tested. The doctor called me in and said, I don't know why, maybe it's because he's off of medications, but his vision has improved. And then when I told her we were on Juice Plus, she was really excited and gave me all these studies about nutrition and vision and how nutrition seems to affect vision. So she's really excited. Like in a year, she's got the baseline and she wants to see what happens from there. And then I went in and my cholesterol went down from like 135 to 115. So it's
Awesome.
it's a multifaceted, you know, benefit that I feel like my son and I are both getting on our nutrition. And that's what I'm here to share.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that.
You're welcome.
And your beautiful hair. You didn't talk about your hair.
Yeah, I feel like I feel so vain when I'm talking about it, but my hair is like amazing. Like it's so healthy, and I'm 51 and it's the prettiest color you ever saw. And it's just getting richer and more beautiful. And I'm like, oh my God.
It's awesome.
Don't we all know that like
a great part of the story though.
your hair is nutrition? Like, didn't you always hear that growing up in school? That's what it is. And so that's what it is. Like my hair is gorgeous, you know, it's because of Juice Plus. But I don't want to get on and go, hey, you know, you're gonna be gorgeous if you take it, you know.
I mean, just look at our call. Of course you're gonna be gorgeous. Look at all of us. Come on.
So, you know, it's such an energy level and the sense of well-being and knowing that you're getting the nutrition that you need. It's just, I'm a believer. And I started off as a skeptic, and I really only started taking it out of just desperation. I never believed in any kind of any of the supplementals or any of that, because they're not regulated and they're not studied.
Yeah.
But this is, and I love it, and I'm grateful.
Yay.
That's wonderful.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And my vision has improved over the years. I have better vision at 42 than I did in my 20s because thank you, Juice Plus. And, you know, every time I go to the doctor to get my vision examined, I need new glasses because my current prescription is too strong. And I stopped.
Wow.
I really only wear my glasses to drive, and if I'm, you know, out somewhere where I need to be able to see distances to, you know, but I don't wear it in the house or anything. And I used to wear my glasses all the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just think nutrition is where we're at, and I like that direction of where we're going, and I want to continue going down that path because that's what wellness is.
Yeah. And now you're part of the awesome Las Vegas Juice Plus community. So that's really fun. That's with Magali and Jess and all your awesome people. So Wonderful. Okay, is anybody else? Let's see, what time is it? 7:26. We've got about 4 minutes. Are there any questions or anything that anybody wants to share before we hop off? I forgot to tell you guys that you already know, but the shred starts tomorrow. So hopefully if you're promoting the shred, you've already put out your you know, requests from people if they want to join. That starts tomorrow.
Hey, Carmen, I have a question. Will you be posting somewhere the order of the calls so that okay, awesome.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. I have a new, I'm going to have a new Team Win team call flyer that I'll be posting. And then in addition to that, I'm going to have, I'm going to do flyers for all of the calls, but I'll also have one that says, you know, first Monday, second Monday, third Monday, fourth Monday, so that you guys know what you're inviting to.
Have you announced that we are moving to, is that?
I haven't announced that, but
okay, never mind.
We can talk about it.
Okay.
So,
I let the cat out of the bag. I'm kind of do that.
So we are, over the next couple months until leading up to conference, we are going to be transitioning out of the SIM Facebook page and really just focusing on our Team Win Facebook page. And the reason is, first of all, because we have an awesome team and awesome team energy. So we really want to, you know, make sure that we're not, you know, trying to trying to bridge
two places.
But also it can get confusing to have to check, you know, to check one Facebook page for this and one Facebook page for that. And so it's because we've got our team calls and we're doing these events and everything like that. I really want you guys just to be focused on Team Win so that you aren't missing anything and you're not getting confused. So I will be starting to duplicate Julie's pinned post from the SIM and I'll be putting it into Win. And so from here on out, really, you can just announce your new team members and your new and your promotions and things like that. You can announce all of that in Team Win. And Julie Herbst knows that we're phasing out, and she totally supports this idea. And will, you know, she's in our Team Win Facebook group, so she doesn't have a ton of time to be spending in that group, but I know she does check it from, you know, to make sure that she's not missing a lot of things. So, and we'll of course still be spending time with all of the other national marketing directors and the greater SIM group at conferences and things like that. So we're not moving away from SIM, the greater team, just the Facebook page. So, but I think it'll make it easier for everybody. And April and Michelle have promised that they're going to help me with that. So, yeah. All right. Well, I just am so grateful for all of you guys for taking the time to be on, and I hope that the new Monday time slot will work for the majority of you. I realize that there's no one time that works for everybody, but the beautiful thing is that we record it, and so you can always come back and watch the recording if you don't get to watch live. We are looking for people who want to share their product and business stories, so we would love for you guys to, you know, reach out to one of us and say, hey, I'd like to share. Or if you have a new team member who has a really great story, you know, go ahead and volunteer them. It's practice, you guys. I know sometimes it can be a little scary to talk on a Zoom call, but honestly, you know, the more practice you have telling your story, the better you get at telling it, and the more often you're going to do it, and the bigger your business is going to grow. So thank you, Sully, for sharing tonight. I know we all really enjoyed hearing your story, and guess if nobody else has anything else, then we can go enjoy our Sunday night.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks,
Bye, guys. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Bye.